I mean, to be back here with this atmosphere.
Oh man, this is the greatest. It's been hard to keep it a secret. I couldn't keep it a secret from the guys on the team. They knew I was coming back, but I mean, just to keep it a secret, and keep it low key from everybody, it's been super tough. But man, it feels so good. Like to feel the embrace, to feel the love, from everybody here. I know how excited I was to come back. I know how happy I am to be here tonight. And, the emotions I felt tonight. So it just feels so good to be back. Feel the love, feel the embrace, and to see all my guys cooking tonight.
How was the Kennel Club? How was that part?
Kennel Club is great. I got to go hit the other half, this half. But it's good, man. It sucks I didn't get to experience him, and experience this atmosphere that's here tonight. That's here every night, to be honest. But it is what it is, and to know that I can come back, to the warm welcome and the love that I did, it means the world. And it's just another reassurance, that I made the right choice.
When did you realize that this could be a possibility with kind of your schedule? You guys played Portland, I think you're off to Utah. So were you kind of looking at this when the NBA schedule first came out?
Yeah, I've been trying to get back here, since the season started. I'm trying to figure out a date, and I talked to my agent, tried to get back, sometime in December. There was a couple of dates that lined up, but we said to hold off. We might have some later on, and gratefully it worked out, and I've been excited to come back and being able to see everybody real quick, and even though this is a quick stop since we got a game in Utah tomorrow, I'll be back after All-Star. I'm gonna be here for senior night and all that, so we get to take in the campus and the atmosphere and all of that. So I'm excited. It's been good to be back. I'm really just trying to enjoy it and see everybody again. For my time I'm here.
How much have you gotten to watch the Zags this season, and what have been your thoughts on how they've played?
I've been tuned in to pretty much every game, and if not every game, when I can, I'll watch the first half. I'll watch the first couple of minutes before our games. I'll tune into the end after our games. But I've been following them all year. It's good to see Julian, Chet, Drew, Andrew, Hunter, Nolan, Nasir, the entire roster. Anton. I could go on about all the guys right now, but it's great to see them playing the way that they are, and all having fun with each other, and all the hype and all the talk and recognition is all deserved. This is a special group that they have here.
You spent a lot of time with Chad. I know your dad had a big hand in his development. What do you notice about him now? Is he gaining? Is he getting better?
Oh, most definitely. He's growing. And it was what I see with him was a lot. With me, coming in early. It's a tough transition. It's different. A lot different than high school, but I think he's adapted to it real well. We've had a couple conversations, about it, and about how my adjustment went, and giving him a couple tips and things like that. But just to see how he's been playing. Once he's gotten comfortable, it's been great. Because man, he's a terror on defense. And he's a hard guard on offense. You don't want to put a slow big on him. You don't want to put something smaller and fast on him because he's too big. So I've loved to see his progression throughout the year, and we've been tuned in and tapped in, and we'll continue to be as the year goes on. But I'm super proud of him.
Jalen, what have you noticed from a lot of guys leaving from last year, like you and Corey? What have you noticed with guys stepping into those roles and how they've handled that?
I think they've handled it great. I think one of the standouts who stepped in is really Julian, who really came in, and he got all last year to be right under Corey and learn from him, learn his work habits, learn how he handles himself off the court, and then on the court he stepped right in, and I think he's had a phenomenal year. And then Nasir was coming in as a grad transfer. The Zags always get a grad transfer, and he's done a great job of stepping in and playing with pace, playing fast, and being able to knock down shots, at a high clip. So I think everybody this year has stepped up. And Andrew's point guard play, Julian Payne, Anton's presence on the defensive end. You go down the line. I think everybody stepped up and done a great job. So it's been great to see. I love watching it.
Had time for a couple more.
How has been the transition for you to the NBA, and how would you say your time here prepared you for that?
It's been great. There's been ups and downs, of course, as it is with anything in life. But you learn from it, you keep it pushing, and I've definitely grown as a player. I think even more as a person. And I think just taking everything I've learned from here, off the court work habits, from Corey and Joel being my vets here, and then the rest of the staff, what they've implemented in me, and then just the game of basketball, and then me and Coach Yu talked about it a bit before the game, but just the pick and roll reads has been something that hasn't really stopped me at all. It hasn't troubled me, just because of how many we've been in this while I was here. And so, I mean, a ton of credit to everybody here, for taking me in, helping me learn, helping me grow, and, putting me in the best position possible for the next level.
Who do you have? A mom, dad? Who's with you?
I got my Asian moms, and I got my mom and my dad. So, we came here and enjoyed the kennel club, enjoyed the atmosphere in the kennel for the night. And then, like I said, I'll be back next weekend for Sunday night. So, yeah, I got my parents and my team.
Well, there goes that surprise.
That one wasn't a surprise. I couldn't hold that, man. I couldn't hold that.
Jalen, how far is this team going to go in March?
Oh, man, the sky's the limit for this team. They've got the bigs, they've got the guards, they've got the wings, they've got the defense. And the offense speaks for itself as it does every year. So, I mean, I think for these guys, the sky's the limit. They go in, once you get to March, it's a whole different animal. You got to take it a game at a time, a scout at a time, and a possession at a time when it comes to game time. So, I got supreme confidence in these guys. And y'all know I'm rocking with the Zags 7 days a week.
How many times?
Drew blew you a kiss after his dunk. What's your relationship like?
I love it. Drew's my guy. Again, coming in as a freshman, I didn't really know what to expect. I had to get accustomed to all the guys and things like that. And I mean, from day one, Drew's been cool. He took me under his wing, helped me learn, helped me grow. And he's just a fun spirit to have around. Like, you want to talk about like someone good to have in your locker room, that's Drew. So I mean, for him to blow me a little kiss, I love it. I love the recognition, from all the guys. But it's good to see him handle the business out here tonight. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. So I've been enjoying my time. I've had the same smile on my face, since we touched down here.
How many times have you seen the shot in the last year? If you could even estimate something like that.
How much I've watched? I haven't really watched it too much on my own. It's all about when it comes up in like just random times on social media or times like tonight. Pop up on screen and things like that. But yeah, I don't know. That was a really raw emotional moment, and one that I was extremely grateful to share with the team that we had there and the family that I had in the stands, and the Zags that took the trip to Indy. So yeah, that was an amazing time. The bubble was an experience to say the least, but this locker room, this group of guys we had, make it special. So yeah, I enjoyed it. And, so to your question, I've seen it a couple of times.
All right, Jalen, once you get back.
All right, great.